Okay. Oh, I told you guys I'd be going live from 9 to 10, but we were busy, stayed after, had lockout. That took forever. Now I'm at the shop, and I actually have to post a visual until we can get back here to figure out how to fix this thing. So I figure since I have to sit here and wait anyway, we'll figure this out. Gosh. All right. What did I do today? 4 a.m. seems like a long time. Oh, yeah. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I went over to Amelie's, and I polished up the PowerPoint presentations for episodes 3 and 4. While I will be in the trucking classes, I can, at night do stuff. But then once I'm actually like on the road with a trainer, I most likely won't have the opportunity to be scripting and recording episodes. So I'm trying to get as many episodes scripted and recorded and rendered as I can so that I can just upload them during that part and try to be more consistent with it. I think I want to do it on Mondays. This is all about growing organically. Like, I really like knowing that all of my subscribers, I know who they are. And of course, it's not going to last forever. But it is fun. For now. I enjoy it. The whistle keychains were actually out of stock. So, fortunately, we won't have the whistle keychains. But we still do have the bottle opener keychains, the tire gauge keychains, and then my shirts and the hats. So, still got lots of opportunity for promotion and for moving it forward. And actually, I got somebody right there in front of me to subscribe. I was just telling them about it, and they loved it. And it's really just about having values. And like the more that I there we go. I remember, Brian, you told me a setting. I remember what the setting did. I don't remember how to do it. So hold on a sec. Because they want to be shouting. That's all right. Yeah, I don't play. I will fuck you up. We'll get this gate fixed shortly. But anyway, trying to find the brand identity, trying to, sorry, leaning forward so you guys can hear me better. And I want you to understand and to see that it's a daily journey. It's a daily trial, and it's really an hour by hour journey and an hour by hour trial. You've got to really figure out what you want and focus on it for yourself. Today I made the necessary move to just block 3 people that used to be influential in my life. They no longer are, and they haven't been for a while. I mean, this hasn't happened. This isn't like a, I threw a tissy and I blocked everybody. I block very few people. But I just realized that they kept coming back in my life only to string me along a little bit further. And because I have integrity, because I know I'm learning and I need, other chances to learn as I go through, I give other people chances. And don't get me wrong, I will continue to do it. I mean, I've met so many people that because I give them chances, they grow and they become a better person. But there are people who don't grow. And those are the people that you need to cut out of your life. Oh. I'm sorry, I just gotta keep vigil for a little longer. But yeah, so the whole thing is about knowing what you want from your life and then building a life around what you want. So as I explain it to more and more people, I really get a better understanding of what it is myself. They say that you teach what you need to learn. And this YouTube channel isn't for entertaining others. I know some of you will subscribe. I know some of you will quit. And that's totally cool. Like, if this can help you through a phase, then go do it. I mean, this is a long-term project. I hate reading in books where they say, I had a hard 5 years. But you didn't hear anything from them. You didn't know anything from them. All you hear now is that, now I'm made to the top. Well, how the fuck did you get there? Like, seriously, people, how? Step by step, people. So that's what this is. It's just showing for an entire year, most likely like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I'm going to stick on this video journey until I have ownership of multifamilies, 5 units or more, so it's commercial. So that the passive income outweighs the earned income. And it has been really cool. Like, I start talking about Lock, I start talking about the accounts, and people either engage or disengage, and it kind of like self-sorts. The people who engage, like, it's really fantastic energy and great conversations. Yeah, this group of kids has been watching it. Yeah, I see you. Hey, we're in the city, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'm not out there to convert all of you into entrepreneurs. I'm not out there to convert all of you to real estate. It's not at all, not at all, not at all. This is just an example, a possible path of how to use the Lock system. Because the Lock system is part of a lifestyle, and it changes and adapts. I mean, if you want it to change month by month, you can do that. It's just a way for you to consciously know where your money is going, because your money needs to help you build your life. You should not build your life around your paycheck. No. Your paycheck should be there to help your life. But that does put a lot of responsibility on you. That means you've got to know what you're wanting with your life. You've got to know. And if you haven't found that yet, that's what your journey is. You're just living paycheck to paycheck until you find it. So just start consciously living it. And that's why I assigned a value to each account, because people really resonate with that. When I ask them, give them the 4 values: reality for the Lock account, worth for the net worth account, legacy for the worth account, I'm really tired, growth for the invest account, and freedom for the flow account. So when I ask them, what do you prefer? Freedom, legacy, growth or reality. And it just helps them to kind of discover that and grow that. That is tiring. It's tiring, man, working these jobs. I don't gotta tell you, you know. And it's frustrating living in, you know, societies that, you know, have been proven time and time and time again that, you know, it's the blessing and the curse of the free market, the capitalists, that whatever the market can sustain, it will. And that means that everybody is going to always be pushing to find that edge. We're gonna find out the absolute max you're willing to pay for something. And, you know, obviously for me, a lot of my interest is in rent and real estate. And I want you to calculate out how much money you've made this month. And then in a calculator, put that amount in and hit times 0.3 and get an equal sign. And that's the amount that you should be paying for rent. And you will see that your rent is a whole lot more than whatever that amount is if you're living paycheck to paycheck like me. Now, if you're not living paycheck to paycheck, parents beat the children, then the children beat their friends, and then they wonder why the spouses beat their spouse, and then the parents beat the children. Anyway, you know, this is the reality of it. This is the reality of it. We've got to make a living. We've got to be, you know, survive these settings of violence and manipulation and oppression and false information. You know, this isn't, you know, white picket fence type reality. I mean, this is barbed wire fence reality. You've got to fight for what you get. But at the same time, you have to hold yourself to a standard where you don't abuse for what you get. And I talk about the accounts first. I don't push the YouTube channel. I just talk about the, like I say, hey, have you heard about my channel? Just to start the conversation. And then I just keep talking about the accounts until they say, oh, so what's the name of the channel? If someone asks me what the name of the channel is, I know. Not need to see that. Totally didn't. Focus. Someone asks me the name of the channel, then I know that they're much more interested in it. I know that there's a high possibility that they're going to subscribe. And if they don't have interest in it, or, you know, like a number of people, they say, I see you're passionate about it, but no thanks, it's not for me. I immediately say, okay, cool. Because it is cool with me. I'm not starting this YouTube channel to become a social media star. I'm not starting this media channel for, you know, to throw in advertisements and make money. I'm creating a community. I'm creating a community and I'm sharing knowledge. That's really what this is all about. Oh, I thought that was... Damn. Oh. I guess it has only been 15 minutes. Okay, I gotta be more patient. But you gotta understand, I mean, the 7-Eleven across from here just in the last year has had, what, 3 people murdered in it? So, that's the only ones I know of. So, but you gotta understand that, you know, if you're in an environment like this and the people around you are idiots, then you gotta understand they're gonna be idiots. They're not gonna run their lives properly, and you have to decide how you're gonna run your life. Are you gonna run your life off of lock? You gotta decide to prioritize your values. I had to close 2 important chapters in my life today, which kept me in tears most of the day. But I still delivered quality service to my members. And I still, you know, got my shift done, which is, I'm at 11 hours of my shift right now. And you do what you gotta do. I'm doing what I need to do with the understanding of getting passive income in the future. And doing it from a paycheck to paycheck. I'm not having any family member or family friend give me anything. You know, I've had a couple of people say that if you start the live and within 10 minutes nobody's watching, there's no point in doing the live. And I had to talk with them, and I was like, well, see, that's where you're wrong. First and foremost, these are videos that can be watched later. And second, it's about the discipline. You know, I do this for myself just as much as I do this for other people. And you know, it's seeing these types of environments that I know I want to change. I want to change the world, and I'm searching and discovering ways to do that. Oh. I hope he gets here soon. This is just about creating an environment, and you know, this is based off of my real life experiences, and that's what these lives are for. Like, I want people to see that, you know, I don't keep walking. I don't hold back. I don't think we learn by being fake. And too much of social media is all about selling people a fake dream. This is about the reality that we work, the reality that, you know, you have to go paycheck to paycheck, and you've got to learn these things on your own. It's sorry. it's impossible to multitask, so you gotta switch back and forth between tasks, and I'm trying to do that while really wanting my shift to be over so I can just go take a nap. Oh, and that brings me to definitely a topic that I wanted to do for one of the episodes. The power of selecting who you allow in your life. It's really important. You don't want biology to override logic. Hold on, buddy. You are my buddy. You have to decide what direction you go to, and Dan Locke is I think it was him. He was saying how everybody has to go through 3 stages. The first stage is yes. You need to say yes to everything. So if you're just starting out Locke, just kind of play some what Albert Einstein would say, thought experiments. Just let your mind go to, okay, yes, I have a closet full of shoes, or hey bud, yeah. Okay. You people are awesome. Like I said, I interact with a lot of people, and I'm trying to just bring it to Locke, but of course I already have doubts. Maybe this is too much, maybe it's too soon, maybe it's just a vanity project, which I don't want that. So I'm just trying to find my pace. Alright, well, it's been 30 minutes-ish. Okay, 24. So I guess I can hang out with you guys for 6 more minutes to make it 30 minutes. I figure if I've got no views, I'll just, keep rambling for 30 minutes. If I have people who are interacting with me and asking questions, then, we can totally keep it going. But, other than that, sorry. No, I think I need to end it at 25 minutes, because, I'm tired. And, I could spend this time to, focus on what I lost, as far as the people that I blocked from my life, or I can look at what I've gained as far as the quality of people I will allow in the future. It's on me. If someone isn't treating me right, that's on me. I allowed them to get comfortable to treat me a certain way. Oh, I don't have keeping vigil is no fun when you have no food or snacks. But yeah, what's it saying about people? It's just really important to have a strong core identity, so that you can choose when you're going to walk away. You know, try to walk away with dignity. People show you who they are and what they value. And my best advice is to believe them via their actions. Their words are pretty. Their words are always, I will be there for you, ride or die, I got your back. I care about you, I love you. But what do their actions say? Do they blow you off? Do they refuse to communicate? Do they try to make you feel guilty when they have just, ignored you for 5 hours? Like, are they constantly trying to, I get this all the time with these little boys around here where they have a girlfriend, or they think of themselves as players, and they want to, they're always hinting that they want sex, and they're always trying to get at you one-on-one to hang out alone. But as soon as you start not having sex with you, it's, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just a friend. You're just jumping to conclusions. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's really frustrating. I have nothing against being sexual. I can enjoy the act from time to time, but I have everything against people who try to treat you like a resource for them to exploit. I am a human being, and you need to, I'm the type of person where I would rather talk to you on the telephone than on a video chat. Or if I have you on a video chat, my phone is like this, looking up, so that I'm doing notes or that kind of thing. In fact, this phone mount is only here so that I can see directions properly on the phone. But this is the real stuff. This is the boring, blah, self-questioning, self-defeating reality of life. And I want to show that. I want to be real. I'm so tired of all this fake. I'm just tired of it. Speaking of tired, I'm very tired. Alright, it's now 30 minutes. I got it to 30 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go, and then I'm going to call up and see where he's at, his ETA. And then, I do feel grimy. I do want to go to the gym and wash up, but at the same time, I do just want to go to bed. So I'll figure that part out. I think it's day 4. I'm pretty sure I started June 2nd. I don't know. Alright, you guys. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and stay true to your lock goals. Alright.